Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over. Back line of the end zone, touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, they're leading the league in passing yardage. 11 MPs, here's Brown. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Second down. Burrow. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher go through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he gets back to Hardman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. Coming up, we'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is...
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7th. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now it's McManus for the point after. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out, first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right in.
On the ground, it's Brown. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this... play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 43, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibas. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Right in.
It's a gain of 3.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Right in.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Short one there to his tight end, Fant.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Right in.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game.
33, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Forced out wide. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Good play action with Love. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will score. Tucker Kraft, a touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score. Packers 33, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. There's Fant open right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Brown. He's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, It is 1st and 10. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Madden. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. They'll run here with Brown. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Done. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space to keep that to
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Packers' 30-yard line.
Burrow. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
Burrow.
Bengals 1st down.
That one is complete to Hardman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
At the 18-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. He's to the 40. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Packers 40. Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Right, 80s.
Now, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
to throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Bengals a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field. outside, routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. His counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from Glendale. And we'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he'll have a shot to leave here with another win.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 play.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Cardinals come out. They are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. The ball comes out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
To throw is Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set. It's set.
From the gun, it's Love. Forced out left. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Ready?
Love to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. His kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Cardinals offense ready for their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
That pass play good for 22. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action now. The Packers have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kenny Clark in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's Harrison in motion. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
McManus on for the point after.
my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Packers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Extra point by Madden up and good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Conner. He'll push forward for about a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's Harrison in motion. So after one, it's been a one-sided affair to this point. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running here is Conner. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. This is Carter for 2. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals cut into the lead a little bit.
Packers 32, Cardinals 7.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, break. Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Love to throw it on 1st down. On the move left. That is caught for 3. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense. In the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's coming. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
A loss loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Rashawn Gary working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. Now Murray keeping it himself, and he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now.
Ready. 30 ready.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got it. Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Again, working deep downfield. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. On first down, it's Murray. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Packers have it. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
Now McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Cards offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. Arizona will take its first timeout. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Conway. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38 with those changes. First down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth. Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Ready, set. Set, hut. Stand, black, 95. Set, hut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's the first running back taken in the draft, Ashton Genty. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is J.J. McCarthy. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Vikings are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the former Golden Domer, Cole Kmet. One of his
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Now Murray on first down. That's to the left. Side taken in by Harrison.
Murray's pass.
And he's brought
complete
down
to
after a
Marvin
gain of
Harrison
6
Jr.
on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Just a simple
brings
hitch
up
route.
2nd
Certainly
and 4.
nothing special
At the
there or anything
35-yard
downfield,
line.
but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Give him 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray will throw. Look at that pass. Sling it across his body and connected. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Cardinals first down.
To throw is Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Second down, Murray. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Packers.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Ready, break. Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready.
Now Love, moving to his left. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Here we
The
go. Here we
Packers
go.
will set up for the
Red,
two-point
38.
conversion.
Ready.
He'll drop the throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
At the 25-yard line.
Murray now on second down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball goes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Let's go now. Hut.
To throw is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Let's go. 45. White. Set. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to tuck it and go. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
6-yard line.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Ready. Hut. Go. Set.
Jacobs goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Will set up for the
Yellow.
2-point
22.
conversion.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he goes out of bounds. Boy, that was a head scratch. It winds up being a big loss on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
19. Set. Go.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Connor.
Number 6, James.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play like that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the 1st down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 47.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Pushed out to his left. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing is Love. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Wide. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taking off. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 52 long. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal.
Blue, 32.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
It's a loss of
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Hold
the
down.
Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll step up and run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Get the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Our run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
You're 19. We're good. You're 19. Good. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
For a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll step up and run this. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effects they have.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. His guys have been the talk of the league. What a start, 6-0 to begin this campaign. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
First down. A gain of 12.
Ready.
First down. Packers.
Love to throw it on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Pass. 18 Cardinals.
Throwing, Willis. He finds Gaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the